Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Power of Ra. Today, we are in a very powerful journey to learn about the significance of mummification in African spirituality. If you have any question about mummification, any knowledge about mummification, you can share it. Yep. So this is the thing, and I greet you night greeting in Australia. Yep. So the mummification of African spirituality, especially the Kemetic spirituality. So we want to know, what do mummification represent? What are they? So the first mummification that we are all aware of is the mummification of Asa. Yep. So the mummification of Asa have different meaning, what it represent, but there is a very significant meaning of mummification that no one has ever teach about. So I'm here today to teach you about it. Something about the mummification, the mummification of Asa. Yep. So the mummification of Asa, sometimes Asa is seen in the mummification of black Asa, green Asa, white Asa, and many other mummification. So the first significance of mummification of African spirituality, okay, all the pictures of African spirituality, the Kemetic spirituality, have meaning, spiritual meaning. Yep. So the mummy of Asa represent God of our ancestors based on African spirituality. The other meaning of it is that the mummification represent the worldly, which is the body, and it represents the first beginning of reincarnation, spiritual reincarnation. So the first process of reincarnation must start within the body. Okay? In the story of Asa, it said that when Asa died, Asa was mummified by his wife and he was buried. After he was buried, he grew up in a very beautiful tree. He grew in a very beautiful tree near the river Nile. Okay? So, understanding the mummification of Asa after he got killed and he got buried, we first need to understand the creation, how the creation started, how we came to this world, how this human being came to this world, and how we gonna go back. Okay? So the first thing is to understand the process of the creation. Because how the creation started to come to this world is the same thing we go back. Whether we reincarnate, we resurrected, or we will die. Okay? The same way we came here is the same way we go back. Okay? For you to understand the mummification of Asa, the mummification of African spirituality. Okay? So how things started to come to this world. Okay? The creation of a human being started with the creator, the self. Hi, hello. I greet you all. Welcome. So the creation of the human being started with the self, the creator. Then the creator create another creator, which we know as the Son of God. Based on the Kemetic spirituality, the Son of God is Hamun. So Hamun was the first creation of the spirit of the mother, the father. Okay? So Hamun came and created the universe. And the universe created a human being. Okay? A human being is the creation of the universe, which is the body. You understand? So when a being is born, when you are born, when you and I, when we are born, what the spirit passed through is the mind. Okay? The spirit, the creator, the self, is what is born in the body. For you to understand the meaning of Asa, Asa is the original creator of the universe, the original creator of the mind. So Asa, when Asa is born into this body, the first thing Asa passed through is the mind, Hamun. And that is where the worship of Hamun come from ancient time, where people worship Hamun as the Son of God, the Father, and all this. Okay? So when the soul passed through Hamun, the Hamun is the first house that the soul passed through. Then this body. Okay? So it's like God, the spirit, is in the two houses, the mind and the body. And when we are practicing to go back to the source, okay, we want to become good, we want to become the queen, the son of God, okay, we have to start with the body. And that is where the mummification comes from. We start with the body, taking care of the body by self-discipline, okay, to clean up the body in order for the soul to pass. So there have to be two reincarnation. They reincarnated from the body, understanding the body first and wanted to come out from the body. It is the lowest the lowest consciousness. Okay? So practicing to come out from the body, self-disciplining to come out from the body, is to pass the worldly consciousness. When we talk about the worldly, especially in African spirituality, we're talking about the body. We're not talking about the space. We're not talking about the animals. We're not talking about anything. We're talking about this body, this physical body. Because this physical body is the very lowest place. Okay, it is the lowest wall with the lowest vibration. Okay, so the first place to reincarnate is the body, coming out from the body. And how to come out from the body? If you are lucky to find a spiritual master that has all those techniques to give to you, okay? There are very special deep breathing technique that you can do to program the body and program the mind, okay? This mind in this head is the whole universe, okay? Program the mind, your left mind, your right mind, put them together and rise it up, okay? Become a straight, strong Heru, strong Christ, okay? So the reincarnation is always start with the body, and that is where the mummification come from. It's about embalming the body, okay? Understand the body, understand the lowest you, the lowest wall, okay? Understand your lowest ways of thinking, your lowest ways of feeling. Good yesterday, tomorrow, narrow sister of the brother. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you all. I forgot to wish you Happy New Year. Okay? Happy New Year to you all. Okay? I'm just sharing with you a good news about the meaning of mummification. So mummification of a soul, when you read the Book of the Dead or any other book of a soul dying and he was buried, mummified and all this, okay? The very significance of mummification of a soul is embalming the body so that the soul leaves the body. So when the soul leaves the body, the soul doesn't really become connect with the souls, which is the soul of the universe. Okay? The soul will leave the body to come to the mind, to come to the mind who created it, which is the universe. The universe is very close to her moon. Okay? So when the soul leaves the body to come to the mind, that means the person had passed the consciousness of the body, the worldly consciousness. Okay? So now when the human when the soul passed the worldly consciousness to come to the consciousness of the universe, okay? Again, it has to be another more practices to go to another power, the power of a moon that creates the universe. And that is why sometimes, a lot of teachers, a lot of practitioners, okay, they are not the same in the powers, because what happened is that some people, when they left the worldly consciousness to come to the universe consciousness, they think they become one with God already, but they are not. So sometimes they don't really help, they don't really provide the technique that can help other people ride their energies. Few of them, okay? Few of them have made it already to become one with the source, okay? So there are 5 powers that you need to pass to become one with the source. When you become one with the source, you are it, okay? You do not come down anymore to the lowest powers, okay? So the soul must leave the body to come to the mind, and then from the mind there are other practices, deep breathing exercise that you will do to become one with the source. And those techniques can only be given to those who are ready to become one with the source. Not those who will make it to the, when they come level 2, they stop there and they think they made it, and then they become like something different. So that is what the the mummification, the significance of mummification in African spirituality is. Mummification is always the beginning of African spirituality, and it's supposed to be the same way in all the other religions. But the thing is that the African spirituality is not a religion. It's about a spirit. It's not about religion. Okay? It's about the self. It's about God. Because the spirit is what we call God. Okay? So it's about the spirituality. That is what mummification is about. Gospel means good news. Yeah. Gospel means good news. Okay? If you don't understand what I'm talking about, if you don't understand anything about mummification, okay, that's what mummification is. For those who don't know what mummification is the mummy of a Tsar dying, and he would put in mummification, okay, and wrap up. Thank you, beautiful, okay, and wrap up. So what you need to understand is that the Kemetic spirituality, the ancient African spirituality, pictures of the spirituality is not just the pictures. They represent something in the spirit. Okay? Something within you, not outside you. It's within you. Okay? And that mummification represents you. It represents your body. Okay? That if you want to see the other world, you want to see yourself outside, you must leave two houses. You must leave the body, which is the house within the house. Okay? I think I have already explained to you that when the soul is born to this world, the first place that the soul passes through is the mind. Okay? It's meaning it's like you building your own house, okay? You build a house, and then you put the bed in the room, and then you go in there and you sleep there. That's what happened. God the self create the mind, create the body, pass through the mind, and live in the body. Understand? God the self create the mind, he create the body, pass through the mind, and stay in the body. Okay? You understand? There is no teacher will tell you about this. Okay? It only me who don't keep the truth from anyone. Because there is no need to hide the truth. Okay? So the problem is here. When the high God come from heaven and stay in the body has no consciousness. The conscience of the body is just worldly. It's about food. It's about having kids. It's about gossiping. About getting jealous. About envy. About fighting. That's what the body is about. And the mind is about reasoning. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. The spirit don't have those things. The spirit is just a stillness. Okay? So when the spirit want to do something, it just happen. It just happen automatically. The spirit don't have to spend time thinking about it. The spirit don't have to get jealous. Okay? So when the spirit is in the body is busy with jealousy, with fear, with a lot of things. And so what happened with the soul? The soul will just sit there. Because the soul don't feel anything anyway. It only the body will experience the pain. Okay? So the soul will just sit there. There is always a reason why God wants to stay in the body. Okay? Because God knows everything. And that state of mind, when you reach it, that what mean you become one with God. When you reach that state of mind and everything is open to you, it is like you don't have to look back because there is no other power in your back. You don't have to worry about what happened in the future, because already what happened in the future you can see it. What happened in the past, you are already seen it. Why did it happen? It happened because you were blind, you don't see. Okay, you were busy in the lower world. Okay, yeah. So my people, the world is beautiful. The world is beautiful and bad at the same time. Okay, the reason the world is bad is because the world is the only place that the bad soul are being tortured. Okay, that soul that are not worthy are being tortured here. All of us go through it. We all go through torture. We all go through suffering. Okay? But there is duration when your punishment has to finish, then you find the way out. When you find the way out, that's it. You have found it out. But how long you need to be in suffering, you never know until your time has finished. When your time is finished, it will be shown to you why you've been in that situation. What did you do? Okay? So this world is beautiful. It's a world of suffering. It's a world of beautiful things. The world of love, the world of joy, the world of everything. Everything is here. So it's beautiful and bad. And it's always our choice. If we choose to suffer, then we suffer based on what we did. Okay? If we choose not to suffer, then we enjoy. Okay? So there is a time that you will find your way out. When you are ready to be helped, you will be connected to the Messiah. We are all Messiahs. Okay? We are all Messiahs. Those who are watching and those who are going to watch my videos later, we are all Messiahs. But how to find our way out to become Messiah is a choice. It's up to you. You want to be Messiah, you want to wait until next life you become Messiah, that is your problem. Okay? So that is the significance of mummification. Okay? Mummification represents reincarnation from the lower world. Reincarnated from the lower world to go to the higher world, which is just part of your brain. It is part of your brain that is lower than it. higher. I always tell you that the heaven is your mind. The heaven is your mind, the heaven is your devil. Okay? Yeah. So I hope you understand the teaching that another significance of mummification, reincarnating God of our ancestors in African way of understanding. Okay? The God of our ancestors. When we talk about the God of our ancestors, we are talking about the DNA that we are made up with. Because we are our ancestors. We are their DNA, we are their blood, we are their souls. Okay? So our ancestors are not in some way where we have to talk to them and come to them. We talk to them through our DNA. Through our DNA, we are made up of the DNA from very, very, very ancient. Okay? The bad DNA, the good DNA, okay? The bad DNA and the good DNA. The bad DNA we purify through self-discipline. Okay? Through self-discipline, we overcome the bad DNA within our blood. Okay? Imagine you have the ancestors who used to lie, the killers, the thief, the murderers, okay, and all the others. They're all within your DNA. We all carry bad and good. And if you have more bad DNA from your ancestors, there is a reason why your life the way it is. Because our consciousness is a reflection of our life. What is happening inside is what it shows in how we talk, our action, our behavior, our attitude, the way we live our life. It exactly what is inside, what is in your mind. Okay? And that could be a result of the DNA of your ancestors, your great-grandmother's great-grandfather. Okay? And the way to overcome is to purify your energy based on a Kemetic spirituality. No religion teach that. Okay? The only way to overcome the bad DNA with disease, is to purify the energy. Do you know that you can overcome the issue of blood pressure, the diabetes? You can overcome it by practicing some deep breathing exercise that help you raise your energy, purify the energy, clean up the energy. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? So, that's what I want to tell you today. I want to teach you about today, about the significance of mummification. If you are ready to program your body, okay, put yourself together, put your brain together, and raise your energy. Understand the lowest you. Understand the lowest you through your thoughts, through the way you do things, through the way you say things. The problem is that sometimes if we deny the bad side of ourselves, it makes it difficult for you to change. Okay? I have been that person before. Okay? The way to help myself out from that lifestyle was just to do what the guidance that I was given by the spiritual guardians. What they give me to do, I do it. And before I know it, I change. My subconsciousness that change. Okay? So for you to change is your choice. It's your choice, it's your choice to help yourself out. Okay? So involve yourself, raise your energy from the lowest you to the higher you. And become you. Become one with the universal soul. And life is good. You will love life. Okay? I gotta let you go. I've been here for 31 minutes. And I went to sleep. At night, I'm going to work tomorrow. Enjoy, beautiful soul. Have peace and be well. Peace. A tap. Bye. See you on another live video.